Good day fellas, I hope you're ready for your daily dose of skill, and today we are going to play with a slipper. Skill what have you said? Slipper? No? Shoe. VK4501B. In my opinion, not a very popular tank overall. I'm not seeing too many of those in the battle, and obviously there is way better tanks, for example E75, and there is more other better tanks than this, but in the same time, this tank can work. What is the worst thing of this vehicle? Well, fear enemies are going to shoot hits. You see, in my humble opinion, armor is better of the E75, plus on top of that you have a same turret like E75. So what that basically means, if someone is loading hits, they can penetrate you up here, and in the same time they can penetrate you into the face. Especially speaking about the higher penetration hits, like 300 plus, right? And let's get real, majority of the tanks in the tier 9, tier 10, they have this penetration with the hit ammunition easily. Anyways, without further ado, let's teleport into the game, fellas, and while we are waiting to get into the battle, I want to thank for every single of you for tuning in, obviously for your support, joining the YouTube and becoming sponsors in a way, obviously Patreon, or Patron I suppose to say, and in the same time, thank you very much for people who are purchasing bananas in the page. Also, while we are waiting, keep this in mind, fellas, if you are curious about equipment setup, if you are curious about the field modifications, or the setup of the, or I suppose to say expectation values for Mark of Excellence, feel free to check the index page. There is many stuff here, and for example you can see the clan war setup as well. Everything is made by the Killzor, who is one of the best field commanders out there, and you can see his opinion about absolutely everything. So yeah. When we have this out of the way, looks like matchmaking is making us to wait quite a bit, so let's teleport into the game instantly. And we are back, fellas. After 2 minutes waiting in the queue, we are getting Cliff for ourselves. Tier 8 matchmaking, so I would rate this very well for ourselves. And speaking of the gun of this vehicle, we have 490 alpha damage gun, which is quite pity, because E75 gun got buffed and this one didn't. Which doesn't really make any sense whatsoever, but that's World of Tanks for you. Anyways, 246 millimeters of penetration, 920 shell velocity, which is okay, and APCR as a gold ammunition, 490 alpha damage, 311 millimeters of penetration, and obviously a bit faster shell velocity, AK 1150 meters, which is completely fine. This tank is pretty much perfect for side scrapping, right? This is what this vehicle is made for, and this is how you are playing with this vehicle. For you, the best, for anyone, the best way is to get like map like Ensk, Himmelsdorf, whatever, where there is a shit ton of the houses where you can take the corner, and from where you could get some use in this way, right? This is pretty much the best situation and the best thing. Meanwhile, we have a concept who is playing here. This is definitely not ideal for us, and I kind of want this concept to F off from here. Meanwhile, he fired, that's good, so that basically means we can keep pushing like this. And what I am hoping for and what I am expecting to meet some enemy forces who will try to play here, right? At least I think this is going to be the case. I don't really think our heavy tanks can easily cross here, so at this point I am thinking about staying here, and this is only one way how we can do the things. Meanwhile, we are snapping the Patriot straight in the face, and I am feeling quite confident playing against the Patriot like this. The main reason why am I feeling so damn comfortable playing here, because this is not so simple for him to penetrate us, and we can beat the living crap out of this gentleman. Plus on top of that, I am just simply trying to make a nice angle so he's not going to be able to penetrate us so easily, and if he is over peeking, which he does, we are smacking him in the face once again. I am not too sad, I am not too concerned about my performance performance, and luckily for us, this guy is failing to penetrate us, which is always nice and always welcome. Meanwhile, the gun handling of this vehicle, holy bananas, have you seen that? We slaughtered him. We literally slaughtered this tank like there is no tomorrow. Wow, that was pretty good one. Okay, still, we do not really have any other options. We cannot make too much pressure for enemies or something, and in fact, I kind of want to abandon this position at this point because I simply do not feel comfortable playing here. We lost already 1000 hit points, and I believe it is about the time to figure out how to abandon this position. Meanwhile, we have a nice Progetto who is saying, look at me, you can smack me like there is no tomorrow. And you know what, we were using opportunity to smack him, right? Simple as this. Meanwhile, there is Sue who is playing here on the corner. That's good. And what we are going to do, we are going to try to take this position here more likely. I do not really think we have any other option speaking about our gameplay. Maybe, just maybe I could go all the way around, but I do not really think it is going to be the top-notch decision, if you know what I mean. Meanwhile, enemy Borat decided to go up, and he did everything properly. Meanwhile, we have a very nice angle for this Sue. Good for us, he's not paying too much attention into the map, and we are smacking him for roughly 450 in the face. I believe at this point we should be able to eliminate him like there is no tomorrow, and in fact he is dead. That poor soul had a stock gun, so yikes. Definitely not the most enjoyable experience for this gentleman. Okay, this is becoming good for our team, I would say. Our tank destroyers got a lot of use from this game, and that's good to know. And at this point we are just simply waiting until Borat will peak, because it is matter of the time. He peaked twice already, so it is matter of the time whenever he is going to peak the third time. So all we need to do at this point we need to wait until this gentleman is peaking. Obviously there is one game changer, which is obviously a Starway in the back, but in the same time I believe we are kind of alright. Meanwhile, a Starway is running for his life, so we are trying to pre-aim. Good pre-aim from our side, beautiful 500 in the face of a Starway, and the Starway is dead. Nice. Okay. Next, what do we want to do at this point? I believe it's quite clear we are winning this battle, so what I want to do, I want to go and claim this Liberty live. This is only one way of how we can play this game at this point. Russia. Wow, the gun accuracy of this vehicle is actually pretty good, if you would ask me. The gun is treating us extremely well in this game, and keep this in mind. I do not have Brother in Arms, I do not have the snapshot skill, I pretty much play with nothing. Wow. Yeah, when RNG is treating you well, this is the treatment you are getting, fellas. Maybe my father is having morning shift in, at this point it is 6 in the morning in Lithuania, so maybe my father is simply having the morning shift in World of Tanks. Also could be possibility, right? Okay. Beautiful. Once again, I'm super happy with this performance. I think we started everything pretty well, and I believe the highlight of this game was the snapshot into the Udes while turning blindly into the position where he's supposed to be. I mean, it was absolutely nuts, right? I would be very happy to get extra shot to this MX, but keep this in mind. This tank is not a quick vehicle. Oh, Katita, am I bothering you? Katita copter, Katita copter, Katita copter. She wants some attention for obvious reasons. It is morning, and you know, Cat is saying, morning pets, mother tracker, morning pets. You know what? While we are waiting for a scoreboard, I think there is only one way how... Katita! No? She got some treats for herself, so enjoy Katita eating. Meanwhile, Skill, we need a big camera. Here you go, fellas. Katita eating and Katita enjoying herself. You see, Katita is lazy to that level, she's not even standing anymore whenever she's eating. Whenever she's eating, she's simply laying on her side and just having a nyom 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 good time. Anyways, 3.1 thousand damage, 800 assisting damage, absolutely insane shot to the wood, as this gentleman is very, very unlucky. But in the end of the day, I am very happy with our performance. So we have 1000 base experience, we are second by the damage, second by experience, and we made 79,000 profits, which is always nice and always welcome if you would ask me. Let's go for a round 2. Oi, 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 this is not what you want to see, fellas. Okay, so for round number 2, we have a game in the Westfield, the paradise for hold down tanks. Unfortunately, we cannot play hold down. So what we are going to do, we are going to go into the middle instantly. There is no reason for us to play hold down here. Believe me, there is no reason whatsoever. So what we are doing, we will try to get maybe good angle to punish the sniper schnitzels who are playing here or something, because honestly there is no way we are going to have a decent performance while playing here. First of all, we do not have gun depression. Second of all, we will get farmed by the Kran wagon, and this is not what we are looking for, and this is not what we want to do. So please keep this in mind, fellas. So instead of being super aggressive somewhere here, we are just trying to craft a nice position from where we could punish the tank destroyer sitting here. Now at this point, I am just simply waiting until someone will spot tank destroyers there. At least that's what I think, and I have a feeling this is going to be the best decision for us. Although talking about how many guns do they have here, we have pretty much they have more guns than we do, and I do not like the situation whatsoever, fellas. I truly do not like the situation. Whenever I will smell our team is getting slaughtered, and there is a humongous chance our team will get slaughtered, we are going to escape, and in fact I am escaping already. I know it sounds quite weird and everything. No skill, how dare you? But this is only one way how we can do the things at this point, fellas. In fact, I'm going to load APCRs from now on, and I truly dislike playing here with the tanks like a slipper. I honestly think this is not a great idea, and I honestly think it is not the good position to be in, if you know what I mean. Meanwhile, how about us taking this position here, and maybe we will be able to find some good angles to the people who are playing here, right? That's what I am thinking, and that's what I am about to do. Meanwhile, maybe enemy budget will try to get a bit involved. Wait a second, our EBR is going in front like there is no tomorrow, so maybe we can smack someone playing here. That's good. Give me the side, thank you, and beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Extremely good shot, and I think we did everything properly. Meanwhile, our heavy tanks are still holding this side, which is quite a big surprise for me, considering enemies had a lot of guns here and so on. Although we still have Kranwagen, we still have IS-7, E-75. Okay, maybe it is about the time to get a bit involved here. And how we can get involved, what is the best case scenario for us? Oh, hi. What is the best case scenario for us? We eliminated the light tank, that's absolutely amazing. Now we might take one for the team by the Leo, but luckily he missed the shot. And what do we have? We have phase 1, we have Kranwagen, and we have Bobject. Our Kran has 700 HP, and obviously this gentleman is top of the food chain in this situation and in this case scenario. There is nothing better, speaking about the map, than to get Westfield with a Kranwagen. So yeah, that's about it. Okay, so how we can get a bit involved here? This is the question, and let's try to figure this out. So I am making a bit of pressure like this, and I would love, I repeat, I would love to see someone sitting here. Ooh, beautiful. Tortoise, let's try to aim for Mr. Tortoise. Aim, 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 Cupola. I'm not entirely sure did we hit that or not, but obviously time will show absolutely everything for us. I want to get a bit more involved, so I am going to get a bit closer. Not by much, just a bit. And you know what? We have a nice side angle to Mr. Ude sitting here. I want to hit him once. Unfortunately, we are missing our shot, but I deserved what I got. That's fine. And we have the tortoise. Do I want to load APCRs or I do not want to load APCRs? This is the question. Our team is winning already. That's good. And you know what? We missed the tortoise last time. Okay. That's understandable if you would ask me. Okay, how we can get involved at this point? At this point I am getting a bit closer, not by much, just a bit. And at this point we are waiting until Mr. Tortoise will get spotted. That's what we are waiting for. That's okay. Okay, Kranwagen is making hardcore pressure like this. We can make pressure like this as well. I know this tortoise would focus me for obvious reasons, because for him I am a tasty snack, right? And I believe this is completely understandable. Yep, absolutely. He smacked me once, doesn't really matter. Doesn't matter. And at this point we are going to find a nice angle to smack him ourselves. 3, 2, 1, boom. Just like so. We know enemy Arta is sitting somewhere here, I would say, and this is absolutely amazing. And in fact we are can we blind fire him? 3, 2, 1 here. Just trying to risk it for the biscuit. You never know whenever you are going to hit shots like this. Meanwhile, Leo Pata is thinking about flanking us. Once again, completely understandable. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and kaboom. Nice shot into the Leo Pata side. I am still waiting until this clicker will try to shoot me or something. And I know clicker is sitting here. I am 100% confident about this. So, actually, he is not here. He's here. Beautiful. And by the way, he took one for the team. Someone blind shot at him. Maybe that was an ally Arta? Maybe? I don't know. Anyways, fellas, I do not really think we are going to get another shot in this game, so let's teleport into the scoreboard, shall we? And we are back with a scoreboard. Definitely not the best game ever, but this is to be expected considering what map we had. So, 2,200 damage, 400 assisting damage. Definitely Kranwagen farmed them all. Good job to our Kranwagen, obviously. We are 5th by the damage, we are 4th by experience, and Arta, holy bananas, 3rd by experience with 600 damage. Impressive. Anyways, we kind of broke even here, and this is the score which we have after this game. Okay, let's hope for the 3rd game to be the best. I hope so. And we are back for the last game, and oh boys, matchmaking does not love us. Okay, we have the Airfield. Luckily there is no Artas, but overall performance, this is going to be a very hard game. Enemies have the Chieftain. This is going to be a hard one, although we have the same Kranwagen like in the last game, so hopefully this Kranwagen is going to stand by his name, and hopefully he will crank the Chieftain like there is no tomorrow, right? Okay, so how we are starting everything? I would say at first I would love to take the middle. I see what our Kran is doing, and I was about to yell Russia, but I changed my opinion, although we will dig this guy out of this position without bigger problems whatsoever, at least I hope so. Why am I playing in this position at the first place? Why I do not play in the heavy line? Because I don't really think heavy line is a valuable option, as wrong as it sounds. Instead of playing in the heavy line, I would rather try to beat the enemies who are playing somewhere here, right? I think it is just better choice for us. And here we go, we are getting our very first shot, which is much appreciated, and it is always welcome. At this point, I cannot overpeak too much by any means, and haha, Chieftain, how are you doing? Good. At this point we will need to be very, very patient, and we will need to be smart in the same time. I see this Ude sitting here. I am very, very well aware of him, and oh boys, this Ru is going to regret his choice. In fact, speaking about this Ru, I would say this Ru is already kind of dead, so maybe we could smack the Mr. Udes. Can we? Shna in the face, Udes minus 500, beautiful. Meanwhile, we have the same Kranwagen next to us, and in the previous game he did absolutely everything properly, and he did an absolutely amazing job. Meanwhile, can we find a good angle to smack the ML2? This is the question. And at the same time, obviously, we want to be smart here. We cannot do silly goose things. Speaking about silly goose Russia, thanks the chieftain managed to cross like this. This is not great for us. I repeat, this is not great for us. And at this point we are just simply chilling here on the corner. I will try to side scrap against him in a moment, and luckily we are smacking him in the face. So in a way this is not the best trades for us, but I can't complain that much, as wrong as it sounds. How about other... I really want to go back from here. I repeat, I really want to go back from here. I think he just fired. So what we are going to do, we are going to go down just like so. That's okay. And what I am more concerned about, I am more concerned about the type 4 heavy. He's obviously the #1 pick for us. By saying this, I mean, if we are going to fight with someone, I would love to fight against the type 4 heavy. That's what I mean. This is very hard game, fellas. I know it might not look this way, but indeed it is extremely hard battle. At this point, all I want to see the type 4 heavy making a bit of pressure like this. Obviously, I believe this is not wise and this is not smart to approach the chieftain. Chieftain is like an endgame boss, especially if the gentleman who is playing with this vehicle, if he knows what he is doing, right? Especially if he is playing hold down. So all we need to do, we need to wait until type 4 heavy will get involved, and indeed he is getting involved. That's fine. It is completely alright. I believe I need to start shooting golden ammunition, and you know what? Chieftain is going in. Oh, that's a mistake, buddy. Oh, that is a mistake. Nice. Beautiful. This is exactly what I want to see, and this is a good thing. I have a feeling he was just simply very impatient in this moment, and he just paid a humongous price for his stupidity in a way. Meanwhile, we have Kapaza here, Aka Kapazander, extremely good tank, obviously, but luckily for us, he's getting impatient as well. Good, very nice. Step by step, little by little, we are making our score shine, right? Meanwhile, someone destroyed this wall. What that means? That means they must have a sniper schnitzel somewhere in the back. And this is very worth thing to highlight. Speaking about the worth things to highlight, TVP made a mistake. That's awesome for us. Excellent. Very, very good. We are having an absolutely amazing score already in this game, but in the same time, in a way, this is only the start. What will happen now? Obviously, enemies will try to get more and more and more involved into this position, and I am trying to figure out, do I want to go back here or do I want to keep playing in the middle here? This is very important thing to say. Speaking about important things, Object 263, if he will keep making pressure like this, we should be able to kill him. And in the same time, once again, I kind of want to eliminate the Kapazander from the game. Okay, hi, how are you doing? Very, very nice. It is matter of the time whenever this light tank will peak once again. And whenever this light tank will peak, I am going to be ready for him. Okay, let's see. Can we smack them? Okay, I believe it is about the time to go and deal with this Kapazander. This is about the time to go and deal with this Capazander. I repeat, it is about the time to go and deal with him. We cannot allow him to farm our team in the side. So slowly but surely we are going to take our time and we will try to find him somewhere here, right? That's what we are doing. Step by step, little by little. 20 kilometers per hour speed. Excellent, and kaboom. Excellent. Very, very good. Extremely good. Even though I took one for the team here, it doesn't really matter. I am feeling very great with my performance. I know enemy light tank might try to cross like this, and if enemy light tank will have silly goose thoughts like this, we are obviously going to smack him and we are going to punish him. What is the worst thing what could happen? I would say TVP might try to go like this and he might try to trade with us, right? Aka, he will take one for the team and he will try to clip us out completely, which could be very possible, fellas. You never know. You never know how the things will go. So let's see. We are sitting in okay position here. Or are we?
Requesting support.
This is a hard one. This is very, very hard one. Okay, how about if we will take position here? TVP, I'm reading his mind, fellas. I told you about this TVP. I told you about this TVP. He can sit in the back, right? And he might try to get a bit involved here. I told you, fellas. I told you. Okay. If you are wondering how am I getting spotted, I am getting spotted by the STB here. He's saying, this gentleman is saying you are having a fan in your city, but I am too shy to invite you for a beer. And he's saying the guy is always talking about me. Say for him, stop being pussy and invite me for banana juice. That was absolutely amazing, fellas. That was absolutely amazing. Anyways, I can tell you one thing, couple things. It happened already a couple of times when there was a person who pretty much noticed me in the street, right? So it is quite a weird feeling. But if for some reason, well, if we are having a Lithuanian watching the stream and you are seeing me, don't be shy, say hi. I am not biting. Maybe. Anyways. What do we want to do? This is the question. What do we want to do? I would love to see this TVP trying to make a bit of pressure like so. Oh, STB is here as well. Okay. This is getting more and more risky for us. We kind of need to escape from here, as wrong as it sounds. I truly think we need to escape from here. What I will try to do, I will try to find the light tank sitting somewhere in the middle, because I assume light tank is going to be there. Keep this in mind, enemies have more hit points here, okay? This is very important thing to highlight, so we need to be smart in the same time. What is the chance we are going to outspot the enemy tank destroyer sitting somewhere around this area? What do you think? Okay, I'm getting outspotted. Object might be here on the corner. Let's see. Or you know what? I have a feeling this is not object. I have a feeling this is a light tank. Okay. How about if we would try to blind fire this light tank just like so? Look at this. Where he could be, I would say he could be somewhere here, right? Wait. Relax. Take it easy. Yep. There is a guy in the balcony. There is a guy here. Probably light tank, right? Now the question is where exactly he's sitting at. I would guess he's sitting exactly here. So how we are going to do the things, we are going to blind fire him like so. Once again, let's take our time and let's try to dig this gentleman from this position. This is very, very important thing to say. This is extremely important thing to say. 2 minutes on the timer left. Wow, this is a very long battle. This is extremely long battle, but once again, by the looks of it, enemies are very, very patient. Our team is extremely patient, and I can promise you that we cannot go in front like crazy mother truckers, okay? 3, 2, 1, boom. Just like so. Very, very nice. Can we? Absolutely amazing. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's great. If this STB will make a decision to go in front, he is not going to enjoy this, I can promise you that. Meanwhile, there is TNH who is thinking about crossing like this. He is dead. Excellent. Very, very nice. Trying to blind fire. Aha! I told you about this light tank, fellas. I told you about this sneaky mother trucker. I told you about him. Okay, how to kill this guy. This is very, very risky thing to do. Believe me, this is extremely risky thing to do, but in the same time, we need to figure out how to get involved into this battle before it's too late. So, enemy light tank is running for his life. That's absolutely amazing. Even though I'm spotted still, I am aware of that, but I don't really give a flying F too much. Meanwhile, the light tank is probably thinking, okay, that's understandable. The light tank was thinking probably how to eliminate me from the game, but he did not need it to since object got an angle. That's completely fine. Very long game. 14 minutes battle. You know how rare is that nowadays? It is the same rarity as winning jackpot in the lottery. So yeah, quite interesting stuff. I do not really think our team is going to win the game, neither I think enemy team will win the game, but I think both of the teams played alright. The thing is, whenever our team decided to make pressure, it was in a way a bit too late, which is completely understandable, and when enemies made pressure, they had an advantage, so obviously our team couldn't go in front and our team couldn't beat the living crap out of the chest and so on. Close, but no banana for us. Still quite interesting game, and it was nice experience considering what kind of Kaku map we had. So we finished this battle, at least speaking about the visible score, 3,100 damage. Do we have some blind shots? Probably not. Probably not in this game. No, we don't. Okay, so 3,100 damage, 2,100 assisting damage. It was great game, and ooh, look at this gentleman. Congratulations. Very, very nice performance. Ooh, Raseini medal. This is very rare one. This is very, very rare one. To get Raseini with a bloody tier 10 tank, huge respect for this gentleman. I am quite curious how he is playing with this brand new object. 4,000 damage, 500 assisting damage, and I think that was the third mark of excellence game. What is the chance That game was the third Mark of Excellence game. No, he got Mark of Excellence before. He's just enjoying to play with this tank. That's quick, fellas. That's what I call quick. Anyways, so in the end of the day, what we managed to do in this game, we got 5,000 combined, we got 15,000 profits, which is okay. We are top by experience, we are fifth by the damage, but that's completely fine. And in the end of the day, speaking about our performance, we finished everything with 2.8 thousand damage, 1.2 thousand assisting damage, and we have 4,000 combined. Oh, great score. I am happy with this. And you see, speaking about the games we had, we did not had epic maps for this vehicle. If we would have a Himmelsdorf or something else, you know, it would be so much better. And now the maps which we had was very unfortunate for this tank, and I believe majority of you would agree with me. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. Have a good one and see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.